Hello everyone out there in internet land. Welcome back to another fantastic 5kg video. My name is Connor, and I'm back from a long hiatus. That's right, after sitting on my butt doing pretty much everything but recording for the last 2 or 3 months, I'm finally back in style, here to play something very special. As you can see, I've got the lights down, a candle burning for some atmosphere, and on my screen is Castlevania, Lament of Innocence. Now, if you know anything about me, you know that Castlevania is my favorite thing in the whole world. And my favorite Castlevania is, without question, Lament of Innocence, the game we are playing today. It is the prequel of all prequels. It is the beginning of the Castlevania story. It is the starting point for the Belmont family line, and where it all began. Very excited. This is actually the first game I've ever recorded where I've used a capture card, which, thank you, Fabi. The TV's over here, so it's gonna be a little weird with the camera, but we'll make it work for this. Shall we? Let's go to new game. Alright, what are we gonna name ourselves? Oh, got a cord. What are we gonna name ourselves? Oh, let's be simple. Yes, let's start with the name Connor. I'm hoping that the mic still picks me up pretty well at this angle. Slot 1, I believe. Oh, look, I already have us. Ho-ho! So we'll go ahead. I forgot I'd started a game a while ago. We're on my PlayStation 3. And there's my boy, Leon Belmont.
What just happened? I felt something strange.
Ah, he must really like you.
Most people do.
Leave now.
Who's there?
Now, don't get so excited. I'm just an old man. I just came to gawk at the man crazy enough to come here.
Look at those PS2 era graphics.
Like a monster.
Leon, man, just because the skin's a different color, you don't gotta be that way.
What is your name?
Leon.
Leon. You're not Baron Leon Belmont.
Oh ho!
Just Leon Belmont. I have given up my title. And you, old man?
Pardon me, Lord Belmont. My name is Rinaldo Gandolfi.
You can call me Leon, and I will call you Rinaldo. Don't call me Lord. We're equals now.
As you wish. Now, please follow me to my cottage. I want to talk to you.
Yes, good to meet you, stranger in the woods. Come into my cottage. That's not weird at all.
Wait here a moment. There's something I want to give you.
Rinaldo, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Why are you living in a place like this?
I have unfinished business with Walter Bernhard, the master of this forest.
Unfinished business?
Walter
Not worth
Bernhardt.
mentioning. I owe him.
Well, I won't ask any more, but you're not in danger living so close to him?
It seems eternal life is extremely boring. He enjoys playing at cat and mouse with the hunters that come here, though, of course, there's no way that he could ever lose. He thinks that, my helping hunters makes the game more fun.
I see. But what do you mean by there being no way he could lose?
Vampires are loved by the night, and this forest is locked in eternal darkness.
Ooh.
He has never been defeated.
Well, that may be so, but I must go ahead and face him.
Did he take someone precious?
None of your business.
Yes, he abducted my betrothed. How did you know that?
It's what he always does when he starts the game. You came unarmed. Your courage astonishes me.
Stupidity, too.
I do have a weapon, just not my sword. That belongs to the company, and I left it behind when I gave up my title.
Honest to a fault.
I heard that many hunters have met their end here. If that's the case, getting weapons shouldn't be hard.
Take this with you. It will help you against monsters.
It's the whip.
What is this?
A whip made with alchemy. It's stronger than any dead man's discarded sword.
I don't think you know how alchemy works.
I'm not familiar with that word.
Not surprising. The field experiments with the principles of God's creation of the world. The only person who truly understands it is Matthias.
You know Lord Kronkvist?
I have known him longer than you have. His family has a book of secret arts, originally handed down orally.
Secret
Orally.
arts? I never knew.
Of course not. Only a handful of people in this world know about it. There are some who consider alchemy to be heresy.
Heresy.
I see.
Are
Nope,
you
somebody
one
said
of
the
them?
H word. Now we're all gonna die.
No. If you are an acquaintance of Matthias, you are trustworthy. I will use this whip with gratitude.
Put your left hand out.
My left hand. Like this?
That's what he said. You know, for a PS2 game, the voice acting really isn't that bad. And magic! Ha ha ha!
That should do it. You can put it down now.
Put it down now.
What was that?
The gauntlet is enchanted now.
A
With
spell?
magic.
Some enemies' attacks release a special power. If you block them with the gauntlet, you can gather that power.
What can I do with the gathered power?
You'll be able to use magical relics by releasing that power.
Back in the day when an
Magical
opening
relics.
cutscene explained the game's mechanics.
Right. Those who excel in magic can use them. I have cast the spell so that you can use them as well. I have some. You should be able to obtain them in the castle as well.
I understand.
Do you?
Right now, this is all I can do for you.
I mean, it's better than picking up dead people's weapons.
Ronaldo. Thank you.
Wait a minute. I forgot to tell you something. The door leading to his throne is guarded by 5 monsters.
So I will need to defeat them first.
That's right. That's essentially the test you must pass to fight him.
What a bothersome.
I told you before. To him, this is a game.
I realize that, but
If you have troubles, come back here anytime. They won't be free, but I'll keep potions on hand for you.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Look, I know you're in a deadly game of cat and mouse with an immortal vampire. Come on back for potions anytime. Just remember, I still gotta make a buck! Alright, so that's the start of the game. And we are in it to win it. Oh, that's right. That's... Gotta remember, don't have manual camera control. So, that was a bit of a long opening cutscene that explained, some? Kinda, sorta? So we are the aforementioned Leon Belmont. We have come to this castle of this vampire who has taken our beloved betrothed. and we're going to try and rescue her. Now, the game kind of glossed over a name, Matthias Conquest. That is one of Leon's best friends. A close friend of his was also part of the company, and if you read the game manual, because this is also back in the day when game manuals told a lot of the story, Matthias was taken with depression because his wife unfortunately died, I believe, of the plague while they were away on the Crusades. So his buddy Matthias is kind of depressed, and that's who they were talking about when they mentioned Matthias, and he is actually a mildly important character. Ah, yes. Opening the door for me. How polite.
Sarah, wait for me. I'm coming to save you.
Yeah, we are. Look at my boy, Leon Belmont. Castlevania. Now, you may have noticed, however, that... I'm adjusting my mic a little bit. Now, you may have noticed, however, that we're not in the castle of Dracula. There's the hearts. We're in the castle of a different vampire. No mention of Dracula. Alright, so we have to go through this tutorial. We've got these 5 orbs. They're gonna help us, gosh darn it, follow our progress. We've got... oh. There we go. We got the big door over here that we can't get through yet. And... I forget what... I think it's this direction, because we actually have to go through a little bit of a tutorial area. The button layouts are also really weird. It's light attack. That's heavy attack. One of the things I love about this game is the music. There we go, that's heavy attack. Oh, something over here. An event item, marker stone 1. Yeah, this is gonna give me all the items to mark the map. Because much like a modern Castlevania game, because this came out well after the advent of the Metroidvania playstyle. Yeah, and then this teaches you about... you can whip it real good. There's gonna be some backtracking. Got our light whip attacks. Ah, feels so good to be back in this. But there's gonna be a decent amount of backtracking for items and hidden rooms. Guard button, what's the guard button? Okay, right. Ah, okay. So either of the right buttons are gonna be guard. Okay, and then that gives me my flip, my movement. Cool. I'll probably cut out some backtracking, because this game can get pretty long. And I want to do the whole game, but I don't want to make this an obscenely long series, like some of mine have been in the past. We're not going to have a Prey kind of thing, where we're going to have, you know, 40 fucking episodes. But we're definitely going to try and get through the whole game. There is a hidden boss that we want to get to, that I want us to get to. Oh gosh darn it, okay. Sometimes lining up these whip checks can be a pain in the butt. Whoop! Whoop! Oh! Ah, I love it so much. Magical ticket. The magical ticket is an item that will allow us to instantly teleport back to Ronaldo's. And I'm gonna guard. I don't think there's no lock-on feature. Ow. What you got? What you got, son? Mambo Jambo. And That's my sub-weapon. I forget how to use... Oh, duh. Garden. And now he'll start taking damage from the fire. Hopefully. Haha! Fuck you! So that's using relics, and we'll find more of those as the game goes. Then... Alright, now we're back in this hallway. Now this takes us back to... Oh, shit, nope, that takes us back to the start. I forgot, it's a loop, it's a loop. It's a loop! I love how they kept the heart system, and not only that, but they left lanterns, essentially, throughout the castle to pick up hearts. That's just wonderful. And then that's the entrance. And this is the direction we want to go. So these are the save rooms. We're going to be using these a whole heck of a lot. We'll make our first save. So, I think one of the reasons I love this game in particular so much is I like the idea of understanding where the story of Castlevania began. Where, you know, where it all started, the conflict with Dracula, the duty of the Belmont clans. Excuse me, Belmont clan. You guys know me, I can't hardly talk and play video games at the same time. And then we've got the 5 different areas that we're gonna go to and start killing shit. The game recommends that be the starting area, so that's where we will start. But first, we've got to pick up one of these. Marker Stone 3. I think I might have missed a couple marker stones. I don't know. I think you find them as the game goes. And then this is a neat little area that unfortunately we're not going to be able to do a whole lot about right now. This long, spiraling, spooky staircase. Oh, this staircase is so long! Okay, this staircase legitimately takes forever. But when you get down to the bottom, we've got this nasty bloody room. It is sealed by an especially enormous power. And you can hear something rumbling, and you can see it moving down there. Ooh, what could be down there? Who knows? We'll find out eventually, though. Okay, and I'm gonna cut to the top of these stairs now. Okay, thanks. Alright, back to the top of the stairs. Let's go ahead and head to our first area. The House of Sacred Remains. By the way, some of the best music in this game. Oh, Skelemans! Come back, Skeleman! I ain't done with you yet. There we go. Yeah, no. So we're in the first level, the House of Sacred Remains, like I said. Best music in the game. Alright, so, like any good Castlevania game, this is all about exploration. The levels are big, winding, full of secret rooms, rooms full of enemies, some rooms with treasure in them. And lots of long hallways. Check our map. We've got a nice map that should look familiar to anyone who's played a Castlevania style game before. The map we picked up gives us a good idea of how things look. Whee! Whee! Oh, this takes me back, guys. This takes me back! Eat it, Skelemans! I love this music so goddamn much. Okay, now, this is going to be one of the key parts of most levels, and it kind of stinks because it makes the game a little repetitive, but we're going to have levers or buttons to push, and there's always going to be 3 of them. To unlock a door hidden somewhere in the level that'll let us progress. We'll run past these guys. And really, it's the only issue I've ever had with the game is that it is a little repetitive. And just because, in order to make it more like a normal 2D Castlevania game, they had to make it kind of long and sprawling. But unfortunately, it does add some artificial length to the game that isn't always fun. I think the zombies spawn endlessly here, so... Oh no, they don't. They end after a while. Eat it! Perfect. I'm gonna use my sub-weapons more. Something locked, so there's probably something for us to... Yep. Eat daggers, douchebags! Aha! Alright, so we've got a few options. Let's go ahead and mark the save door. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy saved. So I kind of feel bad because I feel like I want to end it because this episode's going a little ways, but we're only just barely, not even scratching the surface. But this video is already at almost 30 minutes. So I think that's probably where we're going to go ahead and end it. We've got a good idea of gameplay with the tutorial, we've got an idea of the story, and we know where we're starting. From there, it only gets better. And guys, as a side note, like I said, I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. Life hit me kind of hard, and on top of that, burnout. Burnout really hit hard. And I know a lot of bigger YouTubers have talked about burnout and been doing this for so long, and even only doing this for a couple of years, it really does just hit you like a Mack truck. But you know, you take some time to yourself, you relax, you decompress, you do the stuff you want to do, you readjust your schedule, and then you kind of just get back on that horse and you keep going. And I'm going to start doing these again on Mondays and Fridays. The Dark Souls playthrough that me and Manny were doing, we still have a ton of videos for that. Some dating all the way back to October. They were going to be some fun October Halloween videos. Originally, that's what this was going to be. But obviously, this is well past Halloween of last year. But me and Manny had to take a break from that as well due to some illness, which now should be rectified. So I'm going to start editing those as well and getting those ready for upload. So things should be returning back to a fairly normal schedule, and you should be seeing me again as usual. And I am very, very happy to be back. But with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave it. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you have something to say it down in the comments below. I would love to hear what you think, positive or negative. In fact, let's ask this, anyone that watches, what's your favorite Castlevania game? And of course, if this is your first video of ours that you're watching, or even, you know, your 10th video and you haven't subscribed yet, well, my gosh, I would love it if you subscribed. That way you'll know whenever we upload new videos. And don't forget, if you want notifications, to hit that bell so you get notified whenever we upload new videos. You don't have to. I'm not going to tell you have to. But it is nice to actually know when videos get uploaded, especially right now with YouTube and videos not getting into people's feeds. It's kind of a pain in the butt. It really is good to be back, everyone. And I can't wait to continue this fun adventure. Plus, now that I've got a capture card, I can play way more games and record them, so whoo, we're in for some fun times. But like always, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. You know I always appreciate your time and your viewership. I will see you all in the next installment. And like always, have a good one.